Hi guys, what is up? Phobos again, and we're back today with a video. Our main points today are going to be on .env files, which are, like I mentioned before in our last video, important for hiding your token or your bot token, bot hosting, and colorama, which is basically a little for decoration fun thing that I decided to throw in here. So we're just going to hop into it now. I already tried this once. I got very frustrated myself because I failed. Very, very dumb mistake. I'm just going to throw it out there. So here's hoping I don't do it again. Okay, so now I haven't touched this script really since last time. Well, I did a little bit, but like I said, I wiped it back to what it was before. So if you notice any differences, that's why. Okay, anyways. So I kind of just reverted the script back to what it was before. So what you're going to do is we're going to go into env files first. You want to hide your token or whatever is important. So env file is basically short for environmental file. When someone goes into your Repl.it and they log in here, like if you were to take this right here, this link, and you were to copy it and put it in your own browser, you get this screen. You would just see main.py, you would not see .env. env files were made to just hide very, very sensitive information, such as tokens. And that's another reason why Repl.it is amazing. Of course, you can just on your actual computer, then you don't really have to worry about that. So in order to hide your token, we're just going to copy it real quick. In order to hide your token in an env file, you basically want to go over here and you want to just type something like, it could be really anything that you type in there, but we're just going to do token right now. Just a simple definition. Paste your token. Something on my mic. Okay, now your token's over in your .env, so you could just kind of delete this now. Here, token equals OS. Okay, so now you're gonna want the part that'll say our token is being defined as, oh, let's space it equal sign out because Python. It's basically what we're doing here. So it's not Byron. Okay. We're just telling the script to get what we're defining as token right here. Okay. This definition is linked to right there. Those two are a linked definition. Token is being defined as what I'm about to type, and bot.run is going to run the token. Does that make sense to you guys? We're going to find what exactly we need to get. What we need to get is we need to get the token. Tokens in the script is in the quotation marks is this token. So I could type anything here. I could type test here, go over here. As long as you type test in there, it'll still get the token. It's just wordplay. Now, you see that little red squiggle? That's what I love about Repl.it. It's basically like Microsoft Word in the way that it has the squiggles. Red means it's like an undefined name, a syntax error, EOF error, which is basically a fancy way of saying you've got to close your quotation marks or something. It's telling me that OS is an undefined name, which is very true. You have to import it. So we're going to do import OS, and now it just spits itself out. And if you can see, we're going to run our script, and it's going to run through our log file again and all that stuff because we haven't hosted it yet, which is what we're getting into today. It's updating all of our little funky things that it needs to do, and then it will start the script up again. It should just turn, yep, there it is, and now your bot is online again. And just for again, we're going to do test, and already return your stuff. So it'll be ready to go the second that it is online. I didn't know if that's obvious by now, but just in case. Hide that. So now we're going to get into bot hosting. You want your bot to stay online 24/7 without having to keep this tab up. I mean, at least I hope you do. Otherwise, you're just, I'm not going to say weird, but weird. And I personally don't want to be keeping up this tab and stuff because it's just a pain in the butt in general. So what you're going to do is you're going to do keep underline alive dot, oh no, here, let's do keep alive. This is now a text file, a .txt if you will. Basically, I could type blah blah blah. I could type C cpx dot. See how it's not like coloring it out? It's not recognizing it as Python code because it's just a text file. So we're going to delete that because you can't rename something into a .py file. And we're just going to add it, and we're going to name it keep underline alive.py. Now it is a Python file. So we're just going to start diving into the wonderful world of Flask and stuff. Flask is your like web server creation, hosting, blah, blah, blah stuff. As you want to do with any type of Python file that you're about to make, you want to import your stuff. We don't import here because it doesn't belong there. It belongs under Keep Alive. I've tried putting Keep Alive file in a main file before. It doesn't work out. So do from Flask import Flask. Make sure you capitalize the F. It's important later on. Oh, okay. That's what happened last time I tried this. Okay. And then you're going to do from threading import. Thread is basically like the style that the script is, I guess would be a good way to say it. Oh, bugger. A flaw sometimes had like autocorrect when you don't want to correct your script. Okay, we're going to find app now. App equals Flask. This where you're basically going to do is follow like literally everything. It's one of those things that you cannot deviate on at all. It's a very sensitive part of coding. So basically now you're defining app as Flask, which is your web server stuff. And then you're going to do, well, really, you don't have to do spaces. You can just mash it all together. But I prefer to do spaces because I'm like this weird OCD person when it comes to my codes. It's a nice little way of separation, in my opinion. So now I app.route. Do that. Make sure you put backslash in here. Now we're going to do define home. Basically, I figured out how to describe the whole parentheses thing. Parentheses are a separation in a sense. So they like separate different parts of your code. Now you're going to define home, and basically you're going to return quotation marks. So we're going to do spot. It's basically what it's going to say in your console once the bot is on its own web server. This is doing. If you watch other videos on how to do web servers and stuff, or you've watched or you've like tried reading up on it, a lot of those do indeed like create a web server, but they don't necessarily maintain it. The code that I'm writing out right now not only creates its own code, but also maintains it. Even if you tried stuff like hosting sites that would ping it every 5 minutes or whatever, and it didn't do it, that's why. So this is basically just keeping it running. I've made the mistake of not hosting mine properly for a very long time, and it was just a general pain. Okay, now we're going to define the term run, not run DMC, just run. App.run host equals. We're going to do 0.0.0.0. I don't know what would happen if I tried anything else. I'm not going to try it either. We're going to find port as 80. If you people are one of those people that likes to see us, you'll recognize the term port as like the server and IP thing. I don't necessarily encourage DDoSing, but I do it lightly sometimes when I like to play prank or stuff like that. Okay, so now we're going to want to define keep alive. Wait, where did it? I guess yeah, I have to define keep underline alive. Oh, another good thing about Repl.it is that it automatically visual indents. Python is very picky about its indents and its spacing and stuff, so that's just very helpful in general. T equals, this is like T's are threading right now, so T equals thread. Basically, we're shortening the term thread. Target equals run, and press close, and then we're going to T dot start. now it's all nice and fixed up. We're going to stop it. We're going to run the code again. And if you can see, it's importing with Flask and stuff. So, and it's updating, resolving everything. But online, so you can see nothing really happened. That's because we don't have anything. Actually, I'm going to do it. I think I'm not going to space that as part of the stuff. No. We're just going to keep this together. Anyways, because keep alive isn't imported into your main script. It's just a separate thing, just kind of floating there, chilling out by itself. So what we're going to do now is you're going to want to not import. You're going to want to do from keep underline live. What this is doing at this point is it's saying, okay, we're going to open keep alive file, but it doesn't know what to do with it exactly. Keep underline file. Now what it's going to do is it's going to go in here and it's going to say, okay, this whole thing, it's going to import this part specifically and start your web server. But if I were to start it right now, it's still not going to do what you want it to do. It's going to say can't import it. So basically, I'm going to check my script real quick here. Actually, I think it still doesn't look right. This kind of reminds me of something else. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do keep underline live. And try running that. It's weird. What if I do second bit? That's invalid X. I'm just gonna. That's being weird with me lately. Keep underline. What did I do wrong? I do think that I did spacing errors, which is basically what I was saying all along. With Python, I was very picky. This is a good learning experience for everybody involved in this video. And now let's try running it. There we go. Okay, see, a little bit of spacing really does make a huge difference in everything. Holy crap. Okay. So now that we have our web server running, and basically I can refresh this page now, and I'm pretty sure it'll still stay up. That alone is a big improvement from before. However, Repl will collapse your script after an hour of inactivity. So if you don't refresh your page every hour or so, it'll shut down your bot. So what we're going to do to fix that is we're going to go on to uptimerobot.com and we're going to just log in. All of my stuff's already saved here. Okay, you can see on my various bots I've decided to host. So we're going to add a new monitor. If it's your first time, here, I'll log out real quick. It's your first time, you're going to do register. Your full name, email, your password. Make sure you do a CAPTCHA, and then register out. Log back in. Okay. And when you're here at this screen, you don't worry about the paid stuff. Just add a new monitor. Make sure with your monitor type you do HTTPS. It's a link type thing. Your friendly name is basically what you want to define it. I'm going to go with testbot. Your URL. What you're going to do for URLs, you're going to go back to your Repl. You're going to want to copy this right here. That's your web server's actual link. I can actually go in here, paste it, and then visit. Pretty nifty little thing. So if you're an HTTP coder, you could probably actually make your own web page all around the whole hosting thing. So, little nifty factory there. Okay, now what you want to do there. That's just good. Make sure it doesn't matter. Every 5 minutes works. Anything less than you have to pay. You'll just do that and create monitor. And now every 5 minutes it'll ping back this. So now your bot's hosted. It's not going anywhere. That's a pretty cool thing in my opinion. I don't really mess with the shell much. I don't know what it does. I don't really care now either. So you're gonna have all this stuff that's just all funky little web server things. Okay. So we're getting into colorama. Basically, it's gonna print. You know how when you were over here, how it basically said, here, we're just gonna sabotage your script real quick. Actually. We're gonna just get rid of that so I can show exactly what I'm trying to say here without something popping up there. See how that's like all white and kind of boring looking? Yeah, I thought it was boring looking. So colorama basically spices it up a little bit. We're gonna do import colorama. Colorama is this great little thing that was designed by someone somewhere to add some splashes of color to your console. And we're gonna do from colorama import for and style. That is, why do I have a capital T there? Beats me. No, it's all imported, but it's unused either way. It'll add your colorama stuff. It's gonna be an extra install that you have when you're not hosting your bot, so just don't worry about that. Okay. So now, in order to use colorama, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use print like you normally would. You need to do print for plus colorama comes in like a bunch of different colors. Remember thinking that? Yeah, I think so. That's the cool thing about it. So something like green. What's I do on here? It's like what do I do? I kind of forget a little bit. It's been a while since I had to actually. I've been using this script too much for help. Oh, okay. It's not for plus green's for dot green. My bad. And plus whatever you want to say, and run it. There you go. I think there's like 6 colors available. I think it's green, cyan, magenta, red, white, and blue. And yellow, so it's 7. Yellow looks more like orange in my opinion, but see, got that. But we're just gonna make it cool, and we're gonna have one of each of the 4 colors here. So we're gonna do 4 dot. Let's go with. You can get 4 if it prints anything, so we're just gonna make it like loading, and we're gonna make it look kind of cool. If you want to show off your friends a little bit. 4 dot. Let's go with red. This one. Then we're gonna do print 4 dot blue plus loaded packets. These literally just mean nothing, they're just for show. But print 4 dot. I can go with February blue. Okay, we're gonna do 4 dot green plus loading web server. Print I'll go sign. I personally don't care for sign too much, but for the sake of the video, I'll just use it. We're going to move into our next color. I actually think there's a black too, but black does not look impressive against the console. I'm going to loaded successfully. No, I already blue. Red. Awakening pot. And print or not. So plus line. And do stop, run it, and there you go. That's like a little image. Oh, I did red twice. Huh. Oh, we'll do white then. Ta-da! And that's all of colorama's little fun features. Okay, so that's all I have to show you guys today. Next time we're going to go over more complex CTX commands and maybe more bot events. We're not going to get into webhooks for a while. So stay coding, keep it up, and I'll see you next time. If you like this video, do like and subscribe. Thank you.